Okay, today we're going to look at Patrick Cantlay and some things he does in his short game. I came across these two little clips. They're nothing fancy, but I thought there's a few things in here that could help out your average golfer or some people that are struggling in these areas. So we'll start here on the left with the bunker. So you'll see first thing he's kind of looking where he's going. But I want you to pay attention to kind of what he does next as he gets into his shot. You're going to see him lean left. So right here, see where he starts to place that weight into his left side. You can see right here now he has his body more at this angle, and he's placed the majority of the weight here into this left foot. You can also tell by the bunker here there's a lot harder push of the sand in his left foot than with his right foot, you see, and that's just the weight he's anchoring into that side. That's going to really help him get the descending blow he needs here to get out of the bunker. Now as he goes about this shot, you have to bear with me with the footage. It's not the clearest as far as tracking the club. As you can see, he's not getting an extreme set on the club early. What I mean is he's not really trying to hinge it too abruptly. This tells you that he doesn't want a lot of backspin and that he wants the ball to carry a fair amount of distance. Doesn't look like he's short-sighted. It's more like the pin's going to be in the middle type of situation. We can also determine that by the fact that when he strikes his shot, so here again you can see how he's really got his body even more into the left. From the top there, you can see he anchors even more into that side. And when he strikes, you can see he's keeping his hands way out in front here, trying to get the ball to more of a run out, lower type of trajectory out of the sand. We can also determine that by, at this moment, he's really not trying to let things flip up too much. The hands are staying pretty steady, and he's trying to drive the ball more out. So as we watch the ball pop out here now, you can see he kind of cut off the follow through here. It didn't flip the club up vertically, trying to put some type of fancy spin. And when it lands, alright, so he's able to get a lot of carry distance out of that. And the ball should just release and roll out a little. You're not going to see a lot of bite from it, I would imagine. Yeah, there it goes. So see how the ball just wants to release. Now obviously this is going to be determined a lot on the pitch of the green, of how the ball, whether the ball is landing on an uphill or downhill slope when it hits the green. It's also going to be determined on the softness of the green. For instance, if the greens are just hard, the ball is going to obviously want to roll out more. So those are just a few things. If you're not short-sighted and you need the ball to carry and still get a fair amount of distance, those are some of the techniques that he's using there. And the leaning left is just ensuring that the shot is easy to execute. Now over here on the right, so let me just go ahead and finish this. Alright, I believe he can kick that one in. So over here on the right now, we'll look at the putting. Now I don't have him before the shot, so we know he likes to shimmy around and settle in his feet. Sometimes it's a little annoying how long he takes, but that's just his style of play. And in my opinion, he's probably the best mid-range putter on tour, just based on one thing: he has no fear. Like most people are afraid to run this thing by. If you watch him putt, he could care less if it runs by the hole, and that's why he makes a ton. Now, so he goes about this putt. I'll just go ahead and play it here first, and we'll go back and take a look at it. So there it goes. Now, a few things to note. So if you look at his eyes right here, we can see that he tracked the putt. I'll go back and show how that was done. But if you look at his hands, they're very steady in holding that follow through the whole way through. For instance, after he struck, his hands and putter head did not move. So I know people say, oh, keep your head down when you're putting, and that's true, but I feel like it's better practice to get into the habit, as you see here. Once the putt is struck, obviously his head will be down right there, but immediately you'll see that he's going to track this. And the reason I feel like that's better practice than like keeping your head down like as of right now, still looking at the ground, is it's going to be really hard to understand what the putt actually did or get good feedback on the putt. So I'm more of a fan of this type of technique. This is also more natural. Just keeping your head stuck down is not really a natural thing at all, and could actually play havoc with like how you're following through and things. But if you look at his hands, they don't move at all, so the eyes will continue to track, but the putter head and the hands are holding the follow through. So right, try keeping all of this real calm and quiet, but do allow the head and eyes to track the putt. That way the feedback on what you're doing is going to be a lot better, and it's more of a natural flow. Alright, hopefully those are just quick and easy little tips. Those are more just traits of a golfer than something that is going to make or break the skill level of them, or make or break the result. But if you're not doing some of these things, they're definitely worth trying out. Alright, that's Patrick Cantlay. Just some short game stuff. Go ahead and end this, and you all have a good day now. Thank you.